Hi everyone, thank you very much for watching today. So today is Friday, May 21st, and today we're going to be talking about how to be calm and for yourself and your clients and the people around you, calm and peace. So first disclaimer today, I'm going to be talking about some things of my opinion and in real estate and how to handle people, because everybody's has their opinion on how they have a relationship with their client, what their duties are of their client, and how they like to represent them. So I'm going to give you some ideas and things of almost 30 years in real estate and what I feel, how things can be handled, and how to keep the calm and keep things moving smoothly and helping people outside of not just buying or selling a house, but helping people with their lives and their mental state, especially in today's world and what's going on in the market. It could be very stressful. So back to the topic is be the calm for yourself and others around you, especially your clients. So, as a realtor, as a professional, you're going to have challenges. There's going to be challenges. And when you get caught up in the challenges or the negative things that are happening in your business or in a transaction or offers, I have agents after offer, after offer, after offer, and none getting accepted and getting emotional and down and negative about the situation, and their clients getting upset with the process and frustration, and is that you as a professional want to be the calm just for you, number one, yourself. So yourself, you could get burnt out of real estate or sales or just the market if you are not calm and kind of not roll with the punches, but know that this is part of your job is the calm. It's similar, again, bad comparison, I use that a lot, is that when you're doing other professionals, there's lawyers, there's doctors, there's accountants, there's the things that, that bad things happen to, and they've been through them, and they're calm about them. Again, imagine, I'm not going to go to things that doctors go through, but they're not getting all excited over and upset over the bad stuff. They just know how to handle it and help their patients through it. Attorneys, yeah, good, bad. Oh my gosh, the things they have to go through. And there's some great ones and there's some not so good ones, and handle it and help their clients through them. Accountants, I'm just using different. You have great accountants, but if you ever go through an audit, and I've never have and hope never will, but if there's people that have financial problems and financial planners, and they have to help people, when the market goes down or up, and help them with their lives, not just what their professional duties are, but with their lives. And I'm going to give you a couple examples as being an agent and as a broker. I mean, we, as an office, our team and our agents are selling over 200 houses a month. So there's obviously a percentage as a broker. I have to handle, several problems that are happening in transactions, buyers and sellers, appraisals and inspections, and there's going to be a certain number of people that just can't handle it, and that's kind of where I jump in and help our agents be the calm in that and work through people's lives. Offers don't happen, buyers back out, sellers change their mind, people change in dollar amounts last minute. There's so many things that any agent that's been in the business a while has known when there's curveballs in the situation. But again, the point and the topic today is be the calm, that you can work through it. That we have to remember as agents, not all of our buyers and sellers, they don't do this all of the time. This could be the most stressful thing they've ever done in their lifetime, is buy a house because whatever way their lives have gone, they've never had to deal with something stress, or their interactions or their ways they view things is their important life decision of buying or selling a house, and there's emotions involved, and they can't handle it. But as an agent, we can't. I see so many agents that over time they need to learn to be the calm and express them stories of good things that happen from buyers and sellers, stories of bad things that happen that turn into good things. Use your history, or reach out to your broker or team leader, say, hey, I've had this situation, and you have this situation in handling with people. again, I'm just comparing to other professions. I say this as a serious and jokingly. Sometimes we feel like more like psychiatrists and psychologists than we do realtors sometimes, because we're trying to help people through their lives and through this procedure, and handling different personalities between the buyers. If there's a couple or a couple of different buyers in a transaction, or a couple of different sellers, it might be an estate or a husband and wife, or a group of investors there, and the other agent and their side. There's lots of personalities, lots of emotional, lots of things, and sometimes it could get out of control when there's things aren't going right. But your job is to bring the calm down and focus on what is the best for your clients. And the other thing, again, this is my disclaimer, my opinion. Sometimes, and again, disclaimer again, is my opinion. Sometimes agents hide behind the term, well, this is what my buyer wants and this is what my seller wants. Back to the other professions. A doctor doesn't say my buyer wants to, or my client, or my patient wants to operate on himself. Or my patient wants to prescribe his own medication. No, the doctor's going to be the professional. Go, no, this is what I suggest, and I won't do the things you're asking me to do because that's not in your best interest. Two, lawyers, their client comes in, I'm going to represent myself. I just want you to sit in the back. No, they're going to go, no, if you choose me, I'm going to represent you. You're not going to represent yourself. An accountant, you're like, hey, I'm going to do my own taxes. No, you're obviously here for me, and I'm going to tell you my suggestions and what to do. And if that client and that accountant was doing something illegal or wrong, I bet that accountant's going to say, I'm not writing my name on your taxes to say that I did your taxes. I'm not going to go in specifics about real estate, but agents, when you get into situations, you've got to be the professional. They hired you to give you your opinion, your expertise, and you can't control all of your clients, but you can explain to them and be the calm when there's things not going right. Hey, this really is best in your best interest. This way of handling it is in your best interest because of my experience and my knowledge of seeing it happen. Here's the point, and again, disclaimer, there's a fine line between giving legal advice and your suggestion. So whatever situation you're in, check with your broker. Your broker is the person legally responsible for what you do. So Century 21 Homes are agents. You call me directly, text me, call me. I'll get me on the phone, and we'll walk through it step by step, the situation. So there's a fine line between giving advice and suggestions and legal stuff depending upon the situation. But an emotional, being a calm part, thinking like, this is better for you. I've seen the situation. This is what happens. This is better for you. And be the calm, be the peace in their life, because I've seen and know for a fact that when people have bought and sold houses and things didn't go right, cause problems in their personal life, cause problems in their marriage, problems with their families. I've seen families split up after a selling of their parents' home because all of the siblings and the heirs couldn't agree on things and started arguing in fights. I'll tell you a quick story, is that one of the first houses I sold brought the buyer and the seller into the office. And I had no idea, because my seller too, had no idea that the sellers, between the time I listed the property and that they didn't open up to it, they were getting a divorce. They were thinking about divorce. That's why they were selling. They kept it secret from me. And the sellers went out. They said, we need to discuss this. Went outside the office, outside the building, and we're discussing. I couldn't see them. All of a sudden, someone a few minutes later ran into the conference room where I was. Says they're physically fighting, a husband and wife physically fighting, and the person at the front desk called the police on these people. The point I'm getting at is that you never know what's going on in people's lives, so you have to be the calm. You never know what's happening in your buyer's life's way beyond stuff, and their reactions and their things that they're deciding is because of something personal in their lives, and you are the professional helping with just this little portion or big portion of their life, but just portion of what's going on in their life, and you can't be the one adding to the stress. You can't be the one giving them bad advice to get them upset, and because sometimes the term I'm referring to that I hear a lot from agents is that I fight for my clients. I don't like the word fight. It's a negative thing. I don't want an agent that fights for their client. I want an agent that works hard for their client, has their best interests in mind, and is a professional and will do what's best for their client and work hard, fast, and smart, but not fight. This is not something to fight about. And when you use these certain terms and certain ways of communicating with people, you're not the calm. You're already on a high level of emotion. So hopefully that, I don't want to I could talk about this subject for hours and give you examples and stories. But the whole point today was what I was thinking about over the last day or two for this topic was to be the calm. Remember, get your thoughts in order. Your clients might be very high strung and in an emotional state. The other agent, that happens a lot. The other agent is taking on the emotions of their client and are high strung to you. When two agents are high strung and not calm and discussing as professionals, it filters back to their clients, and then it turns into kind of a negative experience. And not kind of, it could be a negative experience for all parties, and it just doesn't go as smoothly, or it breaks up a transaction over it. So that's it for today. I could go on for hours, but remember, be the calm. Take some time. That's your part of your job, to help people through it and not be the one that's higher strung or higher emotion than they are, and bringing them up to a level that's not comfortable for them. So hopefully that makes sense. But again, especially our Century 21 Home Store agents, if you're in any situation where you can't be the calm, I'm happy to be the calm. I'll jump in and help. If you need help with advice and stories and experience, that's what I'm here for, is 30 years in the real estate business to help you. And any agent out there, reach out to your broker, team leader, or anybody that has more experience than you in your office. And if you don't have that, I know there's a lot of agents out there in certain offices or companies that just don't have that kind of support. I'm happy to discuss something with you. I can't give you legal advice because I'm not your legal broker, but I'm happy to at least on a situational give you some advice to help you get through some hard situations with your clients if you need me. So that's it. Have a great Friday, and we'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.